Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for October 8th through the 14th. As always, this will be a general reading for the week ahead with one card that I'll pull around the topic of love. If you want a more detailed love reading, I have a free video that's already posted for Aquarius for love for the month of October 2018. There's actually a playlist, so you can check out your love video, you can check out your crush's love video. They're all in one little playlist on the channel, so check that out after this if you want more love info. But we'll see what's coming up here, guys. And also the Venus retrograde. See what's happening with this Venus retrograde for Aquarius. I know a lot of people are wanting to hear back from an ex right now, and I know that the Venus retrograde kind of makes that more possible, but we'll see what the cards have coming up for you, Aquarius, for the week. Monday, Tuesday. There's your Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday. There's your Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then, of course, a card for love. There's your card for love. Let the camera come back into focus here so we can get started. Come on, camera. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Monday, Tuesday, you've got Two of Fire. Two of Fire could be about a partnership. It can also be about making choices. And sometimes that choice is between two different people. So maybe early on in the week, some of you are receiving communication from somebody from the past, but you're already kind of moving forward with someone else. And maybe you're having to make a choice or a decision in that way. But a really big way that the Venus retrograde is hitting a lot of us is that we're getting into this energy of having to figure out what we want to do with our life, like in terms of where we're putting our energy. And so some of you Aquarius might be really trying to figure out with friends or family, like, are you putting up in a lot of energy and not getting a whole lot back? Or even with work, like, is it time to find another job? Is your job demanding a lot of you but paying very little? So some of you are coming into thinking about making choices about really big things in that way. And some of you are having to make choices about your relationships. I feel that though for you Aquariuses, and this feels to me more intuitive than anything else, a lot of you are making a choice about leaving or staying. And it doesn't feel to me like it's necessarily about a person or a job. It almost feels to me like some of you are making a choice between leaving or staying in a very different, like geographical way. Like maybe you're living somewhere and you're wanting a big change. So you're thinking about moving, but this is a big move. It's not like just, oh, maybe I should find a new apartment, or maybe I should, start looking for a house. I think some of you are really totally full on thinking about moving or taking time off and traveling. There seems to be this feeling for some of you where you're just really wanting to get away and start over and like find yourself and like find, this sounds so judgmental, but I'm hearing find better people. So maybe some of you are realizing that you're putting a lot of energy into people that aren't putting energy back into you, and you're like, maybe some of you are like, these are garbage people, I'm out of here. Like maybe some of you are really upset in that way, and maybe you feel like these people are bad people, and so you're telling yourself better people, like I want to find better people. My advice to you, if that's what's going on with you Aquarius, or for some of you, is you have to understand that people love you in their way, and they love you as much as they're capable of loving you, and they love you as much as they love themselves. So it doesn't make them garbage people, it doesn't make them like bad people. It could definitely mean that those are not healthy people for you to be around, and as hard as it is not to, you're gonna have to not take it personal and just understand this is the way these people are. This is who they are, this is how they are. It's nothing against you. It's probably a good idea to start somewhere away from them and to find people that are going to treat you better. But it's not that they're bad people, and it's not that they intentionally, have something personal against you. I think they would behave the way that they behaved with anybody. Like, if I had traded places with you and you were living my life and I was living your life, they would have done the same thing to me, or whoever else. It's just kind of, it's who they are. And some of you are making a choice about leaving or staying a situation in that way. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, Aquarius, is 9 of Air. And this is a card about worrying. This is a card about being in a lot of stress. So I think because a lot of us are in this Venus retrograde, like weighing our relationships and our work situation and realizing that we want better and realizing that we deserve better, this could be when the anxiety starts setting in, where you're really worried. You're really worried about the fact that you know, am I gonna succeed? What if things go wrong? What if I leave this job and I regret it? What if I move and I hate it? What if I get fired? What if this? What if that? And the things that you're afraid about, they might be realistic. You know, you're not like saying, what if the boogeyman jumps out of my closet, which is probably never gonna happen, right? So the things that you're worrying about are very, very realistic, very realistic. And they're possible. Yeah, sure, they're possible. But the thing about 9 of Air is that there's a good chance they're not going to happen. Just because they're logical things that could possibly happen, it doesn't mean they're going to happen. So 9 of Air just says, do the best you can with the power that you have to help the situation. Whatever is within your power, do the best you can. And whatever is not in your power, surrender it and let it go and give it to God and rest. And if those things you're worried about end up happening, then you can worry about them when you come to that bridge. You can cross that bridge if you get to it. And you may not get to it because it may not happen. So try to get into this place of rest and not letting these things rob you of your rest. I think some of you Aquariuses are also very worried. I think you're going and watching a lot of the other videos, and I think some of you have heard bits and pieces of things about this whole Venus retrograde that's scaring you or freaking you out. Again, keep in mind these are general readings, so some of the things that you heard may not happen for you at all. They may happen for other Aquariuses. Or some of you are hearing about like an ex coming back from the past, and maybe some of you have an ex that you're just dreading. Like, I can't have this person contact me, I can't have this person find me, it's a bad situation. So that's when you have to come to your relationship with your higher power, right? And, you know, a prayer of protection, prayer for guidance. You know, ask God to put you in a bubble, be in a bubble with God, call on Archangel Michael, the bouncer, the protector, to keep you safe, and just continue living your life in a logical and safe way. You know, maybe you're somebody who has to keep a low profile. Maybe you're somebody who can't have social media because you know somebody's looking for you and it's not a good situation. So use your logic, right? Do the things that are smart and safe for you. Have the relationship with your higher power, and, you know, and seek comfort in that way. But a lot of the things that we're afraid about may not even be happening. So Aquarius, you're being asked to remember this. Your card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is 5 of Water, right? So as a lot of you, your eyes are opening up and you're seeing that you want more and that you have to make these choices and decisions, right? But you have this fear and you're saying, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to take a step forward anyway. And you may be approaching somebody about something, or you may be like, you know, looking to move, or you may be applying for jobs, or you might not be getting back word or movement as quickly as you would like. And this may feel very discouraging, because I feel some of you Aquariuses who are feeling guided to watch the video this week are people who have had bad luck for a while, or you feel like you've had bad luck for a while, or you've felt like, you know, you just can't catch a break for a long time, you know, maybe even a few years. And now you're trying to be positive, and you're trying to believe, and you're trying to have faith. So in the beginning part of the week, you're like, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm gonna believe in myself, and I'm gonna just go for bringing about positive change in my life. And then midweek, you might be having fear around it, but you might be saying, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. And then come by the end of the week, maybe you feel like you haven't gotten any good news. Maybe, hey, maybe you've even gotten bad news by the end of the week, or maybe you've had a rejection of some kind, or you've heard a no, and you get really discouraged. And so that's what the thing is with 5 of water coming up, is like, you don't realize how proud you should be of yourself for the fact that you've even made this breakthrough and realizing that you deserve more, taking steps for more, and even seeing the progress that you do have in your life over the past year or couple of years that you might be forgetting about. Celebrate that progress no matter how small. I think because some of you are really just now beginning to have faith, or just now starting to believe in yourself, and just now trying to be positive, because for so long you didn't want to be positive because you didn't want that disappointment. Like, what if I believe in myself and it doesn't work out? And then so now you're believing in yourself and things aren't working out as quickly as you like, and it's just, it might be heartbreaking for some of you. But you need to give yourself credit and realize that it takes time, you guys. It takes time. I have never met any person who has been in a bad place and who's come out of it in one try. Never. And I know some people who've come out of some really bad situations. I mean, bad, hopeless situations. And nobody's come out of it in one try. It would be great if life worked that way, but it doesn't. What happens is we all come out of it in stages. It's like that cha-cha dance where you take, 2 steps front and 1 step back, and 2 steps front and 1 step back. And that's how it is. But eventually, the steps forward are more than the steps back, and you look back and it's behind you. So if there's ways of making it fun, if there's ways of enjoying it, try to have a sense of humor about the things that you can have a sense of humor about. Humor is very powerful in helping. So the emotions for you, Aquarius, might be really intense for this Venus retrograde. But try to focus on the positive. Try to be in a place of faith. Lean on your higher power. And try to find your sense of humor wherever it may be. Your card here for love is Ace of Earth. Now, this is good news, Aquarius, and I'll tell you why. Ace of Earth could be a new opportunity. Like, if we look at I'm going to tell you what Ace of Earth typically means in traditional tarot, then I'm going to tell you what I feel when I see Ace of Earth in my readings. Ace of Earth is also Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Coins. So people say, oh, great, this is like money coming your way, or this is a new financial opportunity, or a raise, or a promotion. So maybe some of you are receiving a raise or a promotion or an investment opportunity that's going to lead you to a new romantic partner, or you're going to receive some kind of raise or promotion or opportunity, or your partner is going to receive something like that, and it's going to help you guys be closer because you have less stress, or it's helping you like put money towards like a new house, or starting a family, or getting a place, or whatever it might be. So for some of you, there's something very literal having to do with money coming in and helping your love life, or something very literal about a new job that's helping your love life. Maybe some of you, there's been strain on your relationship and you never get to see your partner because the work schedules are crazy. And so maybe something is happening where the work schedules are working out, and now you guys can actually see each other and be close, and that's improving the relationship. So for some of you, this has to do with work and money. But the way that I see Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Earth, or whatever you want to call the card, the money cards or the earth cards are about energy and like physical manifestation of energy. So money is just a symbol for energy. Like, you go to work, right? And you work for, like, say you worked 5 hours or 8 hours. Your boss pays you X amount of dollars for every hour that you worked, because it's like, this is what this hour was worth, right? It's a physical symbol of the energy that you spent, that you gave, and so they're giving you something back. And so I see these cards about energy. It's about energy. So some of you are coming out of a block, or you're changing the energy in your life that has been keeping you from having happiness in your love life. So because some of you are making this choice and believing in yourself, just that believing in yourself, just coming into the realization that you deserve to be happy, and just making that statement to yourself, you're beginning to shift the energy in your love life, and you're beginning to call in partners who are going to be more fair with you, who are going to be more giving to you, because you're in this place where you're feeling like you deserve to receive, or that you're ready to receive. Maybe some of you have been really, really doing all of the work in a relationship, or any relationship that you've been in, you're always the one trying to hold it together, or you're the one trying to pursue somebody and you don't get anything back. Ace of Pentacles to me would mean, or Ace of Earth would mean to me here, that is changing, that is shifting. Someone is stepping up with a better energy and they're ready to give back to you. So it's the very beginning stages. There's still going to be work ahead to perfect that or to strengthen it, but you've broken through some block to where you can begin expecting to have people or situations in your love life where you're getting from somebody else. You're not just constantly being the giver, which is good. You need that. So let's check out the soul homework card, what message your angels and guides have for you for the week ahead. And I am using the Llewellyn Tarot. And guys, this is a general reading, so these cards are going to apply to you in different ways for different ones of you. So be sure to check out your moon sign and your rising sign videos. Those might add more information. If you want more info on love specifically, there's the love videos for the month of October for each zodiac sign. I've got a playlist on the channel, so you can watch your love video. You can watch the love video for your crush and see what's coming up. But let's see what homework your angels have for you this week. 10 of Wands. Guys, it's time to put some burden down. It's time to put some stress down. Like I said, some of you maybe are having a situation where things have been very unhealthy for a long time in your life, and you've been making a choice about, like, to leave. 10 of Wands, one of the meanings for this card, whether you know it or not, is actually being done with a cycle. Like, you're done with a cycle. You're not going to do it anymore. This burden, this burden on your back is becoming too much, and you're looking for a place to put it down. You're just like, okay, I'm done with it. I just got to figure out the exit strategy. I just got to figure out how I'm going to leave this group of people, or how I'm going to move, or how I'm going to go to a new place and not deal with this anymore. So this is almost giving you permission to say that anything that's feeling too heavy for you, you don't have to carry it. Especially a lot of the times it's because we're trying to rescue other people. Some of you are trying to rescue grown adult people who are responsible for their own choices. You have to accept their free will. 10 times out of 10 that I have ever seen a person try to rescue somebody else because they love them so much, that person doesn't even want to be rescued, right? So you're trying to pull a drowning person out of the water who's, you know, not letting you, and if anything else, pulling you in with them because they don't want to come out of the water. So a lot of you are going to be having to make this decision to stop taking responsibility for someone, and to stop feeling like you have to rescue them or save them. And or it could just be in your life. A lot of you may be taking on a lot of obligations, a lot of heavy work, trying to prove yourself, trying to, you know, put out fires for everybody else and show that you're a good person and you're a team player and you're a helper. And it's just been too much. It's been too much. So some of you are putting that down. Some of you are done with that. So it's just kind of learning that you don't have to go through life with a burden on your back. It's okay to let it go. And that's the soul homework, or what, like, your angels and guides are wanting you to remember. This is a general reading, you guys, so it's going to apply in different ways for different ones of you. Like I said, you can check out the other videos and check out the pick a card videos. I promise you I'm going to try to get more consistent with that. I'm going to try to get more consistent also with interacting with you guys in the comments. I'm sorry. I know I've been a little MIA, and I'm trying to work on that and improve that. But you may also need a personal reading, some of you. And if you need a personal reading, I'm happy to do that, guys. Check out the description in the video. I have all the different reading options listed. I have reading options starting as low as $5. I try really hard to give everybody options that they can afford. So email me, AmethystAngelLight@gmail.com, or just go ahead and message me on social media. And don't forget, guys, I do other free stuff too. I do the free videos on YouTube. I do a free card every single day on social media. I do a free pick a card every single day on social media. So if you haven't already liked my Facebook page or followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. Subscribe to the channel, hit notification. You'll get a notification when the new videos are up. So Aries, I know that a lot of you are just now coming into this new journey of believing in yourself and, like, you know, giving yourself permission to hope and to dream. And I know that that can be very scary because you don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to be wrong. But like I said, honey, like you are not the only one who will run into disappointments or will make progress and then have a step back and then have to try again. We are all in that with you, honey. Everybody watching this video is in that with you. I'm in that with you. The other zodiac signs are in that with you. It's a part of the human experience. Keep trying and it will get better, you guys. You're already making progress. Give yourself credit for the progress you have made.